Good morning and welcome to GeoConnect Asia 2021. I'm afraid I'm currently overseas, but I'm very glad that the organizers have arranged for this hybrid conference so that all of us, despite our separation in time and space, can still participate. Geospatial innovation is a critical dimension of Singapore's smart nation journey. We're all familiar with the exponential increase in computing power, in broadband connectivity, the explosion of big data, artificial intelligence, and robotics. Perhaps less well known, but equally worth emphasizing, is the fact that high quality, high resolution spatial data and location technology, and the availability of this in real time, is in fact essential for more efficient planning, for more responsive public services, and to enhance productivity. And more important, to improve our quality of life on a daily basis. Consider a few examples that in fact most of us, I believe, use on a daily basis. We use online map services to figure out the fastest way to reach our destination, not just on the basis of what is the shortest line between 2 points, but even taking into account live traffic conditions. Another example, ride-sharing and food delivery services would not be possible if we did not have the platforms and the data to provide location technology in order to match the real-time needs of customers to service providers. Besides these everyday use cases, the Singapore government is also tapping on geospatial technology to support improved planning and to enhance the delivery of public services. But for all this to happen, it is critical to enable seamless and secure access to high-quality data across the entire public sector. Our government data architecture includes trusted centers across 4 data domains: the individual, business, sensor, and geospatial. Public agencies can leverage all these geospatial trusted centers to access the relevant geospatial data in order to strengthen our policy analysis and to drive evidence-based decision-making. One example is the ePlanner, a geospatial urban planning system developed by the Urban Redevelopment Authority. Our planners can tap into a map with data pulled in from different agencies in order to optimize decisions when planning for land use, for public infrastructure, and for other programs. For instance, healthcare and community organizations can also use the ePlanner to identify neighborhoods with a larger proportion of seniors and therefore to plan more appropriate health and social programs for these residents. Besides improving planning and policy making, geospatial technology has also enabled the government to better streamline our operations and to deliver services in myriad ways. Take, for example, the My Responder app. Developed by the Singapore Civil Defence Force, it taps into real-time geolocation information in order to alert CPR-trained volunteers whenever there are nearby cases of cardiac arrest, and we all know that cardiac arrest requires urgent first aid. This app has been well received, and in fact, recently a collaboration was announced between Grab and the SCDF to equip some of their vehicles with AEDs, automated external defibrillators. When a driver is alerted by the My Responder app, they can drive immediately to the location to help provide the emergency help that is so essential in such circumstances. Another example is the Infrastructure Works Dashboard, which is used by the Municipal Services Office to optimize overlapping infrastructure projects such as roads, public housing, and utilities. This minimizes the inconvenience such as traffic obstruction and noise pollution to affected residents caused by recurrent episodes of having these projects implemented in their immediate neighborhood. Geospatial technology has also helped to play a key role for Singapore to respond effectively to the COVID-19 pandemic. Just one example, in April last year, we launched a website called Space Out to provide regular updates on the crowd level at a variety of public venues like shopping malls, supermarkets, and parks. This helped the public to make informed decisions and to help us avoid going to crowded places unnecessarily. In Singapore, actually, it is human capital that is our most valuable resource. Beyond the technology and the infrastructure, we actually need to build up a pool of professionals who can contribute to the local geospatial industry. And the local geospatial industry has grown from about $170 million worth in 2009 to today about $500 million, $500 million. We also have about 2,200 geospatial professionals today. SLA has been working with regional partners and agencies to increase this pool of talent. The Singapore Geospatial Scholarship is a collaboration amongst 10 public agencies to offer undergraduate and postgraduate scholarships in geospatial-related courses. And this will help us to build a pipeline of geospatial specialists within the public sector. At the same time, we are also engaging students to increase their awareness of and to build their interest early in these technologies. The SLA is co-developing a new geospatial scientist badge with the Singapore Science Centre to encourage students to explore and to appreciate the different uses of geospatial tools, as well as to apply them in real-world scenarios and perhaps in new and innovative ways which we have not yet imagined. The government cannot and should not try to do everything on our own. In order to provide the foundation for a vibrant private sector to continue to innovate and to develop new solutions, we have built up these digital platforms to facilitate geospatial data sharing across both the public and the private sectors. One such shared digital platform is OneMap. This is a whole-of-government mapping platform that provides detailed and authoritative geospatial information to everyone who wishes to access it. An extensive set of APIs has been provided for developers to integrate the mapping features into their own applications. In September 2020, a new upgrade known as OneMap 3D Beta was launched to allow users to experience an immersive 3D view of their surroundings. This, I believe, will drive greater co-creation of innovative solutions using 3D geospatial data. We also have GeoWorks, which is a geospatial industry center to promote innovation, business growth, and a vibrant international geo community. GeoWorks houses startups and scale-ups to solve geospatial challenges through joint innovation projects and access to accurate, reliable government data. An example of this is Garuda Robotics, a local company which develops enterprise-grade drone and drone data solutions. As traditional survey methods are not able to catch up with the rapidly changing urban landscapes, Garuda contributes to OneMap 3D Beta by providing up-to-date 3D data captured during their drone flight operations. Garuda also uses 3D urban data from OneMap 3D to guide their drones to rapidly deliver AEDs to support medical aid to cardiac arrest victims. I think these have great synergy with SCDF's My Responder app, which I mentioned earlier. We are actually still at a very early stage of the journey, and there's a lot more that we can do to push the boundaries of innovation together. I'm a big believer in this collaborative approach between governments and the private sector to shape our future smart cities. I hope that the subsequent presentations and discussions of this event will provide a fruitful exchange of new ideas. Thank you all for joining us today.